members of the governing board, Superintendent Capistrand, it is my honor to present Emily Ramirez, our Volunteer of the Year. It does not seem all that long ago that we were here honoring this same Emily Ramirez as our Achievement Above All student recipient. She's an amazing student, and she continues to display those same attributes by giving back to her school. Emily is an active member and counselor in our Unitown and Anytown programs. I know she's supported some of other sister schools in their Unitown camps as well. She believes in helping students be their best version of themselves through understanding diversity and accepting everyone. Emily has recently volunteered her time to use her expertise in finding scholarships and grants by hosting a scholarship night on our campus for our students. Her drive to help our students find their path post-secondary education has been a gift to our school. Emily has shown her passion for giving and has graciously supported Independence High School. We are truly lucky to have you, and we thank you for your generosity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present our AAA volunteer, Ms. Emily Ramirez.
Good evening, President Kennedy, members of the Governing Board, Superintendent Capistrand, and guests. I'd like to start off by thanking all of you for taking the time to be here today. It is rare that we're able to gather today in person these days, and that is why I will cherish it all the more. 4 years ago, I stood before the Governing Board as Independent's very own Achievement Above All student. 4 years later, I stand before you as Achievement Above All Volunteer of the Year. Thank you, Independence High School, the Governing Board, for this recognition. It is truly an honor and my pleasure to be able to serve Independence High School in any and all capacity that I'm able to. As they say, once a patriot, always a patriot. So do not fear, Independence High School. I'm here to stay. You're not getting away from me. IHS is my home, a place that fostered so much personal growth and development. It is here that I learned to walk slowly until I could run. And at the end of my 4 years, I was ready to soar, higher than I could have ever imagined. I'm proud to say I'm breaking statistics, attending Arizona State University and pursuing my bachelor's in educational studies. I am the first in my family to go to college as a first-generation female Latina college student, and that's why I believe that is a huge contributor to my work as a volunteer. You see, volunteering has always come easy to me. To me, volunteering is an investment to myself, to others, to my community. I love it when I get asked why I volunteer, specifically with IHS. And the reason for that is that although I may be one of Independence High School's success stories, it has not always been a success. Through blood, sweat, and tears, I've worked and fought my way through some of the hardest and most painful moments of my life. I think about all those students who feel the same way, who at times want to overcome and prevail through all of the negativity that life throws their way, but also sit back and wonder if it's even worth it. I am here as a testimony to them and to all to say it is worth it, and it will always be worth it. Thanks to my opportunities as an AmeriCorps member and my work with College Depot, I have been able to fulfill the role as a college access specialist. It is in this way I focus much of my work here at Independence by helping students plan for their college success, while being mindful of their mental health and well-being. It is my pleasure to be able to mentor students through their college planning journey and share my experiences with them and be an example that if you really want something, you will find a way to do it, but you never have to do it alone. So thank you to each and every Patriot student at Independence for allowing me to change their lives. Again, I'd like to thank the Governing Board for presenting me with this great honor. I want to thank Principal Rob Ambrose of Independence High School and its staff for always believing in me and allowing me to continue to serve you and your students. Thank you to my friends and colleagues at College Depot, that with your knowledge, together, we change the lives of each and every student. Thank you specifically to my parents, that without them, I'd be nowhere. Their sacrifices in this life have led me to live one better for them and for all of us. To my friends and family, for never stopping to believe in me, for giving me their endless love and support, thank you. I'd be nowhere without you all.
Congratulations, Emily. We're glad you're here to stay.
Thank you.
Questions, comments?
I would just like to say that you're so generous with your time, selfless, and volunteering. I wish that was contagious. Is there anything that you can think of that might persuade or convince others to
For me, volunteering is such a fundamental part of the way we live as human beings. If we all just dedicate a little bit of time to serving one another, we'd be able to make a huge impact. That is why every single day, as much as I don't want to get up sometimes, don't want to go to school, don't want to go to work, the usual, I think back and think of all of those people who took just a second, a minute of their day to invest in me, and where that took me. And if we could all lend just a couple of seconds to one another, we definitely will create a better place in this world.
Emily, I just really wanted to ask you, it says in your bio you're finishing up your degree. You said that was in educational studies. So what are your plans after you graduate?
After I graduate, I intend to go abroad and apply for a teaching English program in Spain to go help other students in another country and continue my work here in Arizona as well by helping students. I never want to be too far from home, so I'm always just a call, a text away to lend whatever knowledge or help that I can for the ones that I love.
Well, congratulations. It's definitely well deserved. I remember you as AAA student, so it's nice to see you back again.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.